Jamie, you can be my test person. Can you see me and hear me okay? I got a new phone. Jamie, I hope you're still here. I was almost late for my live. I was back there combing my hair and then I thought, oh my gosh, it's almost time. Then I thought, oh my gosh, I still have to have water. I still have to have my fizzy drink for my cough. I still have to have cough drops because, and I think I made it out here without cough drops. Hey, Debbie Sue and Jamie. I grabbed cough drops on my way out here. Ha ha. The goldenrod and ragweed will not leave me alone, so I am still coughing up a kazoo. Coughing up a kazoo. Thank you, Debbie Sue. I appreciate that. And Debbie Sue and Jamie, you can hear me and see me just fine? I got a new phone, and I'm still a little bit hesitant. I mean, it's the same as it was before, but it feels different, you know. Thank you, Debbie Sue. You're so sweet. I have a glass of electrolytes, which will keep me hydrated. Thank you, sweetheart. And I have half a glass of my fizzy Bing because fizzy stuff helps my cough. And Rhonda, hello, my friends. How are you? Debbie Sue and Rhonda, have you both met Jamie? Jamie is a young person. Okay, Jamie, thank you. Jamie is a teenager, as far as I know. Who tries to come to my lives, which I appreciate that. And she is in cross country and choir. So it's always a treat. Sorry, my nose is itching. She is in cross country and choir. It's, oh, hey, cross country and choir still, Jamie, right? Say hello to track. Yes, track. Oh, so no more cross country, track and choir. Or cross-country and choir. No, cross-country and track. Okay. Oh, my gosh, Jamie. Okay. Jamie. Okay, so track and volleyball and wrestling. Track, volleyball, wrestling. Okay. Hey, Pandu. Hi. So cross-country and Dr. Ninja Turtle. Hello, my friend. And Pandu. Thank you, Pandu. I appreciate that. Cross-country again next year. I don't know the cross-country seasons. We don't have cross-country up here where I live. We're in a small town. We just have the football, baseball, basketball. We might have track and golf and tennis, I think. Pandu, I am from the United States in Tennessee. Oh my gosh, and on my new phone, the chat actually scrolls. So I can see it. Hello. And Debbie Sue and Pandu and Rhonda and Jamie, do you know Fire with Dr. Oh, thank you, Pandu. You're very sweet. Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle. He is a good friend and my most favorite financial guy on YouTube. He's all things about retiring early and smart finances. I am so happy, and I'm so sorry that I missed your live. You do your live every Friday morning, correct? 10:45? And 2 weeks ago, I was there with phone in hand, ready, and you didn't do your live that day because you needed time with your pup. And then this past Friday, I could not be present. I don't remember where I was. I just remember I couldn't get on lives. So I'm so sorry I missed that. But I will try my best to be there next time because you were always so faithful to comment and to visit my channel. And I appreciate that so much. And everybody, on Dr. Ninja, on Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle's channel is where I first met the wonderful Kendi K all day. I was commenting on his channel, 10:15 Central, so 11:15 my time. Yeah. She said she noticed this Mrs. Paula Does Retirement commenting away on Doc's video. That's been probably 3 months ago, I guess. Not a video, it was a live. And she was like, who is this woman? So yes, if you want to know anything about early retirement or all things finance, check in with my good friend Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle. 10:15 Central, 11:15 Eastern. And Pandu, where are you from? Your name would suggest maybe India, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. And Jamie says middle of August to early September in Georgia is cross country. Okay. Oh, I missed somebody. Purple 13 Pumpkin 1 said hi. I'm sorry I missed you. Hello, Purple 3 Pumpkin 1. It's so nice to have you. And let me just look back up here if I missed anybody else. You know, Kendi K and me and Hardly Happy Mrs. G, and I'm sure other people on this chat, we say you don't come in the house in the South without somebody greeting you and saying hello. And ordinarily, I would say, would you like a cup of tea or something? Well, thank you, Subhankar Day. Subhankar Day, you are very sweet. Thank you. Everybody's just giving out compliments today, and I'm taking every one. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh, okay, you have to go to track tryouts. All right, Jamie, love you. Best wishes. Email me later and let me know how track tryouts went, okay? Bless Jamie and track tryouts, Lord. Roses from me, Subhankar, thank you. I appreciate that very much. I appreciate that. So how is everybody? Thank you. How is everyone today? I've had an interesting morning. We went to church as usual. And I thought it would be just, usual, typical service, which is fine. But we had a duo there. They are aspiring... Oh, thank you. They are aspiring country music singers. And they also do gospel music. Chase Inman is the young man's name. I don't think you would have heard of him yet, but you will someday. And I don't remember the young lady's name. But anyway, we had a whole, yes, best of luck, Jamie. We had a whole service of music. Some of the old songs, if you're familiar, like The Old Rugged Cross. Does anybody remember The Old Rugged Cross? That's a very old Christian song. I am in the United States in Tennessee, Subhankar. Where are you? And do you remember Why Me, Lord? I don't remember who wrote Why Me, Lord. But anyway, the older Christian songs. Let me see if I can think of any more. Oh, and a newer one that I just love. Let me think of the name of it. My memory is so crazy. I'm glad I'm having a good hair day because my memory's having a really bad day. Something about running after Jesus and he's running after you. I'm sorry. I cannot remember the words, but it's a newer song and it is so beautiful. So it was a whole song service. Then we had the Lord's Supper, so that was new and different. And then, I don't mean to sound gossipy here. This is not at all gossipy. I just found it interesting that it happened on the Lord's Day. Randy bought pizza for me and our 2 teenagers that we take to church, and we went to the park, and we saw a young lady who had just been at church with us, and she asked if she could join us for pizza, that she hadn't had anything to eat, and it turns out that she is homeless and is living under a bridge in our community. I live in a small town in the South, y'all, but our homeless population has grown. Sadly, has grown a lot. I guess that's true of every small town and big city all over the world, maybe. I don't know. Hey, Q! Thank you, Debbie Sue. Did we have somebody who was acting naughty? I appreciate you for getting rid of them. Q, 60 plus, and Sophie, how are you? So it turned out that if she was being honest about her life, which I don't know, I just met her today, living under a bridge and hoping to stay in my county until the weather turns cold and then heading on somewhere warmer. So we were able to share our pizza with her and talk for a little while. And yeah, not a whole lot you can do. I can't offer her a place to live, and I don't give money to strangers personally. You may, and that's awesome for you. But we were very happy to share pizza with her and 2 of the soft drinks we had with us. So maybe that'll brighten up her day anyway. And she said she's coming back to church tonight. I don't go to church at night often. I hope you don't think that doesn't make me a heathen. I like morning church. But I'm a little lazy about night church. But anyway, so 60 plus and Sophie and Subhankar D or Day and Rhonda and Debbie Sue. Jamie had to go to track tryouts. Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle. Well, I wanted to talk about all things fall. Are y'all up for that? I'm kind of like Evie. Thank you. I'm so glad. I'm kind of like Evie. You pick a topic and then it goes astray pretty quickly, and that's fine if it does. But I was going to do a poll. I know Fire Dr. Ninja Turtle does polls and Kendi K does polls. I haven't learned how to do a poll yet, and a poll like POLL. I thought of it too late today to try it, but I'm interested in thoughts on candy corn, because with candy corn it seems like people either love it or hate it. I love it. So candy corn, love it or hate it. Debbie Sue, how about you? We know you like Werther's Originals, but how do you feel about candy corn? And those little mellow cream pumpkins that come in the autumn mix bags of candy. Oh my gosh, I love those so much. Everybody still see me and hear me? Simply Debbie Sue does not like candy corn. Is there anybody else? No, Debbie Sue does not like it. So we have one no candy corn and me, yes candy corn. Anybody else want to comment on candy corn? I know that it probably tastes like crayons. Candy corn is okay per Q. You don't eat it much, but you like decorating with it. Yes. If you invited me to your house, Q, 60 plus and Sophie, and you decorated with candy corn, I would go. It's pure sugar. I know. I love it. I would go behind you and eat the candy corn, and you would have to ask me to leave. That's how much I love it. Now, I have never eaten a crayon, and this is going to be bizarre. I imagine it tastes sort of like a crayon taste with some sugar added, but I still love it. Reminds me of your childhood. Yes. I've never decorated with it, but I like to eat it. It is pure sugar, I know, and pure sugar is so bad for me and bad for this, but I really, really love it. Yeah, you wouldn't have to throw it away. No, you could decorate it. I would eat it, and then you would have no waste. Absolutely. Reminds me of childhood, too. You know, maybe that's why I like it. Maybe it brings back a sense of nostalgia. Yeah, maybe so, but I do love candy corn. Now, it has to be a certain brand, like just the, and it may all be by the same company, I don't know, but to me it's different. Brock's candy corn is the candy corn that I like. And Brock's Autumn Mix with the little orange pumpkins. Well, okay, apple cider. That's a fall thing. If I was at your house and you gave me a cup, I would sip on it, but I'm not going to make it at my house. So I'm going to say no on the apple cider. Anybody love apple cider? Or agree with me and think it's Oh, I know. Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle. Well, you know, Q told us it's pure sugar, and I know it is. Yeah. And I shouldn't be eating it either. I think I've already had all the candy corn I'm going to allow myself. Because if I have it, I'm going to eat it. And so I just can't buy it. I've already bought my limit of candy corn and the little orange mellow cream pumpkins. So, no, I can't have any more. Unless I come to someone's house and they offer me a handful out of the candy bowl, I'm not going to be able to resist. I don't like apple cider. Debbie Sue doesn't like apple cider. Q likes warm apple cider. My husband likes warm apple cider. Oh, wow. And the cider would send your blood sugar through the roof as well. And Rhonda says, not an apple cider fan. Used to make a punch at Christmas with apple cider. My mom used to make punch at Christmas, but she had one standard punch recipe. And it was the recipe she used for her ladies' club meeting, which back in the day was called the Home Demonstration Club. Now it's called something else because to stay legal in the state of Tennessee, they had to admit men even when no men wanted to join the club. And they changed it to consumer something. I don't know what they changed it to. But back in my mom's day, wassail. Okay, of course I've heard of that. Back in my mom's day, she made a green punch recipe. That was her standard punch recipe. It had pineapple juice and green sherbet. Sherbet, how do you say that word? Sherbet. I don't know, sherbet or sherbet, I'm not sure. And it had ginger ale and frozen Minute Maid orange juice, I think. It was a green punch. So you could do it in spring and be okay, fall and be okay, and winter and be okay. Yeah, wassail always sounded so good to me, but I'm not crazy about things apple. I would eat apple cake, apple muffins. Well, actually, I do like a lot of apple things. Apple pie, just not apple drinks. Like my Bing that I love here, the blueberry Bing, it comes in an apple flavor, and I don't like that at all. Is that what they are calling the Grinch Punch now? I don't know. I haven't heard of the Grinch Punch. So there's a Grinch Punch now? Wow, I bet kids love that in school. Okay, how about Halloween in general? Halloween in general. I like Halloween. It's a green punch. Now, when I was an elementary school counselor, I loved to decorate for Halloween. And, have Halloween-themed candy in my office for the kids, Halloween stickers. I loved Halloween. We got to celebrate it as a child. My parents took me trick-or-treating and always made sure I had a costume. So I enjoyed Halloween. We live up in a holler, if y'all know what up in a holler means, so we don't ever get trick-or-treaters. Our road is a one-lane road, and you're going to meet somebody. So we don't have trick-or-treaters and never have, but I still like Halloween and Halloween-themed things. How do you feel about Halloween? Q says that lime sherbet punch used to be the staple at weddings back in the day. Yes, Q, it was the staple at weddings back in the day. In the 70s and 80s. Q, you probably don't go back that far. You look a lot younger than me. But in the 70s and 80s, that was the punch to be had. Oh, I know, Rhonda. When I was young married, I always wanted to go to a Halloween party, and Randy never really cared about Halloween parties, but he did enjoy dressing up. So he would humor me. I think we probably we've been married for, 42 years, and I think we've been to 3 Halloween parties. But I used to, when I was young and skinny, I used to love to dress up kind of hot, for Halloween. And I had so much fun. But now I'm just like, eh. Yeah, I like to watch the young folk having a good time. I know, but it is fun. You do, Q. Okay, I figured that you were a lot younger than me. But I'm glad you remember the 70s. Okay. No trick-or-treating at Dr. Ninja Turtle's house either. Now, we used to buy candy just in case, but we always ended up eating it ourselves, so we bought the candy that we liked. But we finally quit doing that because we just admitted and owned the fact we're going to eat the candy. There will be no trick-or-treaters, so, yeah. You dressed up when you were little, nothing scary, went trick-or-treating, yeah. Yeah, I was not allowed to have scary costumes. One year I had a little genie costume. I dream of Genie, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, that my mother made for me. One year I think I was a little lamb. Let's see. Sometimes I just made my own costumes as I got older, like up maybe to 11 or 12. Whatever I found around the house. A farmer, an old lady, just simple stuff that you could put together and make your own costumes. No trick-or-treaters there either? Yeah. It's funny what you can come up with as a costume just snooping around your house, old clothes, do your hair up funny, look like a ragamuffin. You can come up with fun stuff just looking around your house. I used to tell kids, I don't have any money for Halloween. Look around your house and come up with your own costume. No trick-or-treaters, yeah. What about, let's see, candy Caramel corn. To me, caramel corn is a fall treat. I know you can get it any time of the year, all year long, but when I was a kid, caramel corn was homemade and we had it in the fall, like popcorn balls. You remember the homemade popcorn balls? So I'm a big yes on caramel corn. Q says you don't live far out of the city, but you don't have trick-or-treaters here in the neighborhood. Okay. I always thought it would be fun to have a lot of little trick-or-treaters. My sister-in-law used to have hundreds. One year she got down to where she could only give one kid piece of candy each because she had hundreds. Trunk or treat at the church. Now, I like that. My church has trunk or treat. The church next to us has trunk or treat. Our school system central office has trunk or treat. I was in charge of that before I retired at my school. I think we did it 4 years in a row. And I was in charge at my school, and I always took some of my leadership kids with me. What is that? Student Leadership Council, 6th graders. They would dress up and come and hand out candy with me. So this is the first Halloween in 4 years that I won't be in charge of trunk or treat for the school system at my school. I'm a little melancholy about that, but I'm still glad I retired. And I do like trunk or treats. I think that's a positive ministry for your church, for our church. At least it gets them in the parking lot, close to a church. And I think trunk or treats are a lot of fun. And let's see, I missed here. Last year, Q dressed up as the back of your car as the Cookie Monster. I love that. See, I would love to do something like that. That is right up my alley. And Rhonda says she created a costume and called her Polly Prozac. Oh, Rhonda, you've got to dress up as that and do a live or a video. Polly Prozac, I love that so much. As the therapist that goes with you, too. Polly Prozac, that is hilarious. Hilarious. I never did win a costume because I never had anything that creative. You can't get more creative than Polly Prozac. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's see. What about, caramel corn. Did anybody say anything about caramel corn? To me, it's a fall food, and I love it, even though it's hard on my teeth. Anybody else? I know. We can't get past that, Rhonda. It's hilarious. I'm picturing that in my mind. Polly Prozac. If you have any pictures, you've got to send one to your core group so they can share it out. You don't remember caramel corn? Wow. Dressed her up as every year you worked at the treatment center. I love it. And you kind of like caramel corn? Rhonda, I would love to see some of those pictures. Text me some. Caramel corn must just be a fall thing to me because it's available all the time now. If you're familiar with the Laura Ingalls Wilder books, the Little House on the Prairie books, their Ma Ingalls, she made caramel corn for fall treats. I don't know if they had a Halloween. I don't remember reading about Halloween in those books, but they made those treats in the fall. Of course, I guess that's when they had corn to pop. Everything back then would have been when they had it that they could use, of course. So they always made popcorn balls for Christmas, actually. Fall and holidays, they made popcorn balls. Is Teresa B here? Teresa B, when did you sneak in? Teresa B, hey, my friend, how are you today? We're talking about all things fall. So far, we've weighed in on candy corn. I'm a yes. Apple cider, I'm a no. Caramel corn, I'm a yes. And Halloween, I'm a yes. Halloween got resounding positivity, although very few of us actually have trick-or-treaters. And Rhonda dressed up as Polly Prozac for Halloween, which we definitely want to see those pictures. Typo. Teresa B, it's so nice of you to come by. Okay, let's see. What else is a fall food? I made myself a list, but I forgot to bring it out here with me. Sophie is her sidekick. Yes, yes. Doc, if you ever can get lucky enough to get in on her morning walks, Q, remind us what time of day you usually walk. Is it 8 o'clock or so, maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock? She does lives sometimes as she walks with her Sophie dog, and we love it. Sophie is precious. Teresa B, do you want to weigh in on candy corn? I'm the only huge family corn candy corn fan. Everybody else either doesn't like it or it would scoot their blood sugar. Not shoot their blood sugar way up. Saturdays 8:30 live. Okay. And the rest of the week you walk around 7 a.m. Well, I didn't either fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle until I saw some other people calling her that. Or heard, I think maybe Heartily Happy calling her that. I used to call her 60 plus. And first I called her Sophie because I thought that was her name before I met her dog, Sophie. And now sometimes I go back and forth. Q, Sophie, 60 plus, Sweetie Pie, just whatever. It's Candy K all day is in the house. Candy K all day. I was talking about you a few minutes ago. Teresa B, you like both. Good. We're talking about all things fall, Candy K. And I was telling the chat here, Sophie's the dog, yeah, that I first met you and you first met me on one of Doc's lives when I was commenting like crazy and you were like, who is this woman that's commenting so frequently on Fire at Dr. Ninja Turtle's lives? And it was me. So that's how we got to know each other on YouTube Universe, as I call it, these YouTube streets, as you call it. So, Candy K, we've talked about candy corn. I love it. I'm the only true devotee of candy corn. We've talked about apple cider, caramel corn, Halloween. What's another fall thing? I made a list, like I said, but it's probably still in there on the kitchen table. Somebody name a fall thing. Candy, caramel apples. Yes, yes. Caramel apples. Of course, they are now available all year long in the grocery store, at summer festivals, everywhere, fall festivals. But to me, they are a fall thing. And to me, candy apples are a fall thing. Because when I was growing up, we only saw candy apples and caramel apples in the fall around Halloween. Halloween, Thanksgiving, such as that. I don't really remember at Christmas. Yes. Candy apples? No. Caramel apples? If you gave me one, I would eat it. But I would rather have a caramel cut up into pieces with a bowl of, an apple cut up into pieces with a bowl of warm caramel dipping sauce so I don't get the caramel, all over my face. Because you can't eat a caramel apple without getting caramel all over your face. You know what I mean? They do. They taste better in fall. Now, my husband loves candy apples and caramel apples. Speaking of my husband, I'll tell you what he's doing today in the fall. He is smoking a pork loin. That sucker, I don't have enough room to show you. Okay, it was this big. And he had to cut it in 3 pieces to get it on the smoker. So we are obviously having smoked pork loin for supper. I say supper, you say dinner tonight. So, yes, candy apples and caramel apples. Candy apples, no, definitely not. Caramel apples, yes, but not my favorites. Oh, yeah, Teresa B, we got to talk about pumpkins. They do taste so much better in the fall. Ooh, Q, your state fair is in October and they have candy and caramel apples. That's the only time I would see them during the year. And they taste better at festivals like that too. Festivals, state fairs, they should taste the same all the time, but they don't. They taste better depending on what time of year it is and when you get them. Yes, cut up the apple and dip it in caramel sauce. Yes, Candy K all day. Our friend Q, 60 plus, and Sophie. Yeah, now we all know her name. That is going to be delicious, Candy K all day. And I'm making homemade coleslaw, and I'm opening a can of baked beans. They have so many wonderful canned baked beans nowadays. I don't make homemade unless I'm making cowboy beans, with the ground beef and the bacon. Yeah, but usually I just open a can. But my coleslaw is to die for. It's going to be delicious. Oh, yes, Q, you have to go to the fair. Yes, you got to get content. I can't wait to watch that. 67 Lily. Hello, 67 Lily. It's nice to meet you. Oh, you mean my Lily? Did you change your channel name? Lily, it's so good to have you back. The leaves turning. Yes, everybody loves the leaves turning. Fair, yes, you got to get fair footage. Yes. Hardly Happy Mrs. G goes to, is it a street festival she goes to on Saturdays sometimes? Anyway, there's always food trucks there, and she gets some good content. Everybody say hi to Lily. She changed her name just to try to trick me, but I'm on to her. I'm on to her. Yes, I did not get to join your live because that's my Sunday school preaching and lunch out with the teenagers time. But I watched a few minutes of it before I had to do some things to help Randy get the pork on. And one of the first people I heard you welcome in, I think, was Rhonda, if I'm not mistaken. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, Rhonda. Yes. Yes, and I'm going to watch that because I love those. I love those types of content that you do. Now, church. And we had a great duo to sing for us. Woo! It was a longer than usual service, but I didn't mind it. We go from 10:30 to 11:30, and today we went until about 12:15, but with a great singing duo and the Lord's Supper, it was good. So Teresa B. mentioned pumpkins. Oh, Entreaty by Rhonda Hensley. Anytime you go to my girl Candy K all day to see her shop talk and other things, you're going to get information. And Lily, my church went to the park. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lily. I hope you're better soon. Yes, I will catch you later, of course. And I still have all the former episodes to catch up on before we connected. So I have a lot to catch up on. With my notebook and my pen and taking some notes and such as that. Lily, I hope you're better soon. We cannot talk about fall, y'all. It's good to live in Tennessee when it's fall because we can say fall, y'all, without talking about pumpkins. Now, some people tell me they get freaking sick of pumpkin everything by about mid-October. I love all things pumpkin. Pumpkin pie, pumpkin cake, pumpkin muffins. Let's see. Pumpkin soup. Have y'all ever had pumpkin soup? It's good. Pumpkin soup. Pumpkin roll with the cream cheese that you roll up and slice. What else? Pumpkin. Okay, bye, Lily. Get better. I love you. I love all things pumpkin. Now, when it comes to pumpkin lattes, I don't like any kind of latte. I don't like coffee. The only kind of hot drinks I like are hot cocoa and hot tea. I don't like anything latte-ish. But now, when it comes to pumpkin food, I am there. Oh, look at this. Oh, my gosh. Yes. Oh, Q, 60 plus and Sophie, you will love being one of Candy K All Day's guest. It is wonderful, and she'll make you feel so welcome. There's no need to be nervous because it's just like when I was her guest. It's like she and I were sitting on the back porch. She had her beverage and I had my beverage and my Tennessee cup, and we were just chatting. It is so fun and so comfortable. So I'm so glad you all worked that out here on my live. That makes me feel kind of special. And I can't wait to watch that. Oh, Rhonda, pumpkin bread. That's one of my favorite fall foods. Favorite. Yeah, my mama always made pumpkin bread and pumpkin pie. And then my sister-in-law came along and started making pumpkin chocolate chip muffins. I prefer them without chocolate chips, but that's because I ate so many one Thanksgiving that I kind of didn't want any more. But I don't like my pumpkin adulterated, if that makes sense. My grandpa used to say he didn't want the foods on his plate to touch because he didn't want them to be adulterated. I don't want my pumpkin adulterated. That's so funny. But yes, pumpkin bread. Teresa B doesn't like coffee either. Teresa B, I bet we're the only two in the chat. Debbie Sue does not like pumpkin drinks, but you do love pumpkin cake, pumpkin rolls, pumpkin cookies, and muffins. See, Debbie Sue, you and I are soul sisters. Yes, the pumpkin girls, all things pumpkin, but we don't want any pumpkin drinks. And let's see, pumpkin 60 plus Sophie Q loves pumpkin bread, don't like pumpkin spice lattes. No. I think I saw a pumpkin milkshake somewhere. I don't think I would drink a pumpkin milkshake. But I can only have like one of those every 6 months anyway because they make my allergies worse. Oh, I've talked on my lives before about pumpkin fudge. It sounds icky, but one year we were in Gatlinburg in the fall and they had pumpkin fudge and it is to die for. So if you are a pumpkin lover and you ever get the chance to eat pumpkin fudge, you're going to love it. It is delicious. Dillagoff, hello Dillagoff. Let me see. I got to make sure I haven't missed anybody. Dillagoff, don't you go anywhere. I got to make sure I come back and chat with you. Lily had to leave. Jamie went to track practice or track tryouts. Dillygoff, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Dillygoff says, pumpkin rolls are the greatest. Yes, they are. And if I'm not pronouncing your name right, put it in the chat and hyphenate it. I'm saying Dillygoff, or is it Dillygaff? Dillygaff. Dillygaff? I don't want to mispronounce your channel name. Probably. What is Teresa B saying probably to? Yes, Kendi K all day. You do make your guests feel right at home. Well, trekking with Deb and Mike, our camping and hiking and all things outdoor friends. You don't drink coffee either. Wow. See, there's a few of us that still don't drink coffee. Does everybody know Deb and Mike at Trekking with Deb and Mike? Where are you all staying right now? I'm behind on your content. I got to catch up. It's so nice to see you all. Yes, I will pass down my coffee to you, and you pass me up your hot tea, anything tea related, anything fizzy, something like that. Sweet tea and pumpkin bread. Oh my goodness, that sounds delicious. Put me down for some of that. No pumpkin milkshake for Q. Oh, Rhonda, pumpkin fudge is good, I tell you. I bought, but actually I sampled some because, you don't want to spend your money if it's going to be gross. I sampled some at the fudge place and loved it. And the weekend we stayed there, I had way too much pumpkin fudge, but it was good. Randy was like, are you eating pumpkin fudge again? And I'm like, yes, I am. It is good. And Debbie Sue joined you at the Fall Fest. How wonderful. Well, I don't mind telling y'all now I'm a member of Kendi K's crew. That's crew with a K. So I told her in one of her videos that I think I'm kind of a big deal, and she said I am a big deal now. So if you want to feel like a big deal too, join Kendi K's crew with a K, and you can feel like a big deal. It is fun. Anything Kendi K all day is fun. Sweet potatoes. Oh, I love sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes. I love them with butter. I love them like you get at the steakhouse with the cinnamon and sugar. No marshmallows. I don't want marshmallows on my sweet potato. They are so good. Taco. Oh, I thought you were talking about tacos. Is that pronounced Teos? Trekking with Mike and Deb, Trekking with Deb and Mike are in Teos, New Mexico. Wow. How's the campground there? I hope it's nice. You never know where these two are going to be, y'all. You never know. Peter Urbanowski is in the chat. Peter, I watched your video today and I loved it. The one talking about motivation and your niche and helping people. Yeah. The one that I said, what did I say, Peter? You talk, I'll listen. Yeah, period. Yeah. So everybody say hi to my good friend Peter Urbanowski. A lot of you in the chat know Peter. And Peter, we missed you on our live on Friday. We were lost without Karen to lead us, although Evie did a super job leading us. But we had no tech dude. So we said, just don't ask us any tech questions because Peter's not here. But we are glad that you are in the chat today, Peter. It's so nice to have you. Oh, Rhonda has been to Teos. Am I saying that right? The leaves are beautiful. Oh, thank you, Teresa B. Teresa B says, everyone please like my live, and I appreciate that so much. Can Q sing? I see Candy K saying, Q, I bet you can sing. Well, thank you, Candy K, all day. And, you know, speaking of being a hoot, I have sorely neglected Hilda Joy lately. Hilda Joy has not been out and about and been able to do anything funny in a while now. And I can start to feel her personality bubbling up inside me. And I start talking like Hilda Joy talks, like this. So I think one day this week, I'm going to put on my Hilda Joy t-shirt that Allison sent me, Living After 50. And I'm going to let Hilda Joy do a short. I don't think Hilda Joy's up for a whole video, but you know, she might be. I'll have to check with her. So I haven't been a hoot lately, and just unless I'm just a hoot in daily life, which could be. Oh, you're welcome, Peter. Yes, your mom has a similar philosophy to you. I love hearing about your mom. Love that. Yes, Candy K all day. You don't want to miss Peter's video. It is very good. I'm prejudiced toward Peter. I love anything prejudiced in his favor. I love all things Peter Urbanowski because he's a friend and he's a good dude and he's just awesome. And he talks about his mother, which I love. But yeah, you don't want to miss that because it's good. Oh, that's okay, Peter. I understand completely. You know, sometimes I can't make it if I'm coughing too hard. And then 2 weeks in a row, I couldn't make it because I was on the band bus. So stuff comes up. We hope you're feeling better today. We hope you're feeling better today. Ed Hardy, everybody, my digital son is in the chat, and he lets me call him Edward. Ed Hardy, where have you been, my friend? Look, I'm still out on the back porch. I kept saying it's going to be too cold to be on the back porch, but it's still nice and warm. So, Edward, what have you been up to? Edward Hardy is my digital son, and Cooking Beauty's my digital daughter. I have 2 digital children and 2 digital grandchildren. Yeah, Hilda Joy. I got to let her out of the box. Yes, Peter. I saw Karen and Allison at the airport. Candy K all day. Have you seen Allison's video where she met Karen, YouTube over 40 at the airport, and they ran toward each other and embraced? Because, y'all, this is a big deal. We have our Karen from New Zealand traveling to our Allison in Texas, where they're going to attend, help me out, the VidQ Summit? Or Vid Summit? Somebody that knows what they're talking about, help me out. I missed you too, Edward. Is it the VidQ Summit, Peter? Have I got it right? That just made my day. I mean, where else, on what other platform, could a friend from New Zealand and a friend from Texas come together to head to a big YouTube summit? I mean, this is big stuff, y'all. It's big. And I loved Karen's videos about her travels, the difficulty she had getting through security. Did y'all see the one where she talked about getting her belly massaged 3 times? Because they thought she had something hidden in her hoodie, I think. And Karen was like, no, that's just my belly. Excuse me, I just spit. Yeah, I mean, she's had a dickens of a time getting there. Peter's mother taught him to be kind, and your dad taught you to never start a fight, but sure as hell finish it, yes. When I was an elementary school counselor and I would talk with kids about fighting, the kids that had really good parenting told me the same thing. My parents told me not to start a fight, but I can finish it if I need to. And I'm like, I'm just a school counselor, you know. Who am I to tell you to disobey your parents? That's a mom and dad discussion. Let's see. The porch floor reveal. Well, I did a video about that. I think it was about 6 minutes, and it was revealed at the end, but I will reveal it to you. Can everybody see that? It used to be ugly, old-fashioned green outdoor carpet, and now it is these beautiful gray rubber, ooh, there's a bug on me. It's rubberific panels or sheets or something. I'm out here barefoot, and it is so soft on my bare feet. I love it. It's almost like getting a foot massage. I don't like foot massages, but I do like to walk on rubberific. Yeah, thank you, Kendi K, for asking. I missed you too, Edward. Yes, they're in Texas. They're in Texas at the Vid Summit, which is, thank you, Peter, which is a big whoop-de-doo content creator thing. Y'all, Karen was going there, and she told our group about it. And then Allison said, that's close to me. Come stay with me. So these two people who've only met through YouTube online are now spending a few days together, and they're attending the Vid Summit together. And Allison had a great story. I don't think she would mind me telling it because, you know, we're besties. It's expensive. And Peter, you might know about this, or Rhonda, make sure I get it right. Is that the money she found in a purse while she was doing her mom's estate sale that enabled her to go to Vid Summit. Do I have that right? And her mom said, keep it, as well as keeping the money from the estate sale. It's yours. I think I'm telling that right, Rhonda or Debbie Sue. If I'm not, fix me in the chat. But it's just kind of like it was meant to be. So it is fabulous. Vid Summit, Peter says. I thought it was vidIQ Summit, but I don't know anything. YouTube convention just for creators, not for fans. So it is for creators. You had to sign up and all that. Kendi K all day, it's a big deal. And they're going to have all kinds of classes or breakout sessions, I guess you call them. And then they get access to all the videos. Like, they can't possibly get all the content while they're there. They're going to miss some of the breakout sessions, but they're going to have access to all the videos. And breakout sessions is not the term that they used, but that's what I'm calling it. They're going to have access to all of the content via video for signing up. So it's a big thing, y'all. It is a big thing. And Rhonda hopes to get to meet her. I'm 2 hours from them. Rhonda, are you speaking about Allison and Karen? Yes, Edward, it is big stuff. Hey, Jace. Oh, Jace, you have got to go check on Karen. You already know her very well. And Allison, and check out their videos. And Allison has some shorts as well. The one of them running to each other in the airport. So sweet. So sweet. Yeah, you gotta get on there and check that out. They're doing some big shindig, y'all. Do y'all know what the word shindig means? Like big doings? That might be a southern word. It's a big deal, y'all. It's a big deal. Okay, VidCon is fans meeting creators. See, Peter knows this stuff. VidCon is fans meeting creators. Vid Summit is creators networking with creators. Thank you, Peter. Oh, stink bug. Hold on. We have had more stink bugs this year. It's trying to get right on my video. Hold on. I got to get rid of this little stink bug. Oh, come here. Okay, go away. Go away. I don't know the right name of those bugs, but we call them stink bugs because when you squash them, they stink. I don't squash them. I catch them and put them outside or catch them and throw them out in the grass. Let's see. Now, Kendi K all day. Are you talking to... Allison is in Texas. Sheldon! Oh my gosh! It is Sheldon, everybody, who is one of Cooking Beauty's best mods in the world. Sheldon, it's so nice of you to come by and see me. I got to go back up here and make sure I didn't miss anybody. I'm rambling on too much. So, Peter, thank you for the information. And when I forget it, I'm going to scroll up and read it again. Did everybody get that? What they're going to. And my friend Sheldon. It's so nice to see you, Sheldon. Candy K all day. It is glue. We had to peel off the green carpet and scrape up the old gunk and sweep it off. And then you have two different designs to choose from. One side was like a brick pattern, and then the one that we chose is more like rocks. And so you put the glue, you squish it down, fit them all together, and then it's perfect. We love it. We love it. And I think it's economical. I mean, everything's expensive nowadays, but we really like it, and so it was good money spent for us. And yes, you do have to glue it. Sheldon, I'm so excited to see Sheldon. I'm excited to see every single person in this chat. Yes, Peter says, Allison found $495 in an old purse, and that's how she managed to go to this summit with our dear Karen. And Candy K says, Pound Cake Experts is in Texas too. Oh my gosh. I didn't know there was a Pound Cake Expert. Tickets for Vid Summit are $895 for the 2-day event. Holy moly. Yes, Jace, it was meant for them to go. The Texas State Fair. Oh my gosh, I would love to go to the Texas State Fair. Rambo, it's okay. Come here. Somebody's shooting a gun over that way and it scared my dog. Come here, puppy. Come here, puppy. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right, puppy. He is afraid of guns. It's all right. We're going to be off in about 9 minutes, and Mommy will take you in the house. I'm old and I'm obsessed with my dog. Well, hello, Evie. And heading to Oklahoma to hang with Okie. Yes, Peter, thank you so much for sharing that. They're also going to meet Okie, who has 2 channels. Okie's Eden and Okie's... What, Peter? What else is it? Okie's Eden is his gardening channel, and Okie's Hustle is his YouTube success channel. They're going to meet a 3rd content creator. Now, this is big shindig. Yes, big shindig. Come here, Rambo. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Yes, just a couple of hours away. Evie. Hello, Evie. And Mia. The Cruiseway Mia. Girl, I'm so sorry I didn't get to come to the community center. I had all kinds of things come up. Rambo, it's okay. Come here. Come here. Y'all, I'm going to have to let my dog in. Don't go anywhere. If I don't let him in, he's going to be upset. I'll be right back. Come here, Mom. You'll let you in. I don't know who's shooting near our house. Do you? Somebody's shooting and scaring Rambo. Okay. I could tell he was not going to be happy until I let him in. So Mia is here, and I hope I can come this week, Mia, but I don't know. But I know Randy's going to start driving a bus again after fall break. Okay, and you know when fall break is. And then he'll be busy in the afternoons, and I will try to come more often. So I'm so sorry I haven't been faithful with that. Who is shooting? Ugh. Somebody's shooting. I don't know who that is. Anyway, what was I talking about? Evie. Evie is in the house. Hey, Evie. Evie, we've been talking about Allison and Karen and their big shindig at the Vid Summit. Everybody say hi to Mia at the Cruiseway. Bye, Teresa B. I love you. Thanks for coming. And Sheldon is here. Yes, Sheldon, I'm doing very well. Sheldon, I got a new phone. I had an old Apple 12. Peter, I told you in a comment that I had an old Apple 12, so my videos were only going to be what an Apple 12 could be. But then Randy wanted to get a phone on my plan, and so I thought I might as well just upgrade, and I'm glad I did. The only thing is I upgraded past my microphone. I bought a little microphone, and it was an old kind, so it can't be used with anything past Apple 12. So I'll either be giving that away or something like that and get myself a new microphone. So if anybody wants to recommend your microphone, I need nothing fancy, moderately priced, good quality, and easy to use. Okay? That's what I need in a microphone, all things. Evie is in the house, and my digital son Edward is here. I know, Mia. I don't know who's shooting. My neighbors don't hunt, and it sounds like it's coming from right over there. Ugh, I know. I don't mean to down hunting you all. If you're a hunter, more power to you. But I don't know who would be hunting on that land because my neighbors don't allow hunting. So something screwy's going on over there. So, Mia, how is school? And are you looking forward to fall break? And I wanted to talk to somebody. Somebody made a comment that I didn't recognize, and I only said hello. Who was that? Oh, maybe they've already left. Diffagag or something? I don't know. But anyway, if you're still here, I didn't give you much attention. And Sheldon! Sheldon is almost always on Cooking Beauty's lives, moderating for her. And if he's not there, I'm always saying, where's Sheldon? Is Sheldon working? Did y'all hear that shooting? It's like right there. You're going to Disney World and Legoland on fall break. Oh, Mia, I'm so happy for you. I think you mentioned that the last time you were on my live. I'm so excited for you. Is Julia going as well? The whole fam? That is so exciting. Well, Sheldon, you're a hard worker, darling. Okay, and I'm proud of you for that. You got to work to make that money and pay those bills, and then so you can hopefully retire early, like Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle says, and sit on your back porch and make YouTube videos or whatever you want to do. Yes, isn't that cute? Mia, 60 plus, and Sophie is Q-U-E, and she says it's going to be so much fun. You would love an opportunity to meet Mia. She is the sweetest and the smartest and the most awesome. Sheldon, you're going to do it, darling. I figure anybody who hangs out with JoJo at Cooking Beauty is really motivated to do well because she's really motivated to do well. And you and Anthony have been hanging with her for a while. So I figure she hangs with pretty motivated people. Motivated to work hard and succeed. So you go, Sheldon. You go. Okay, Julia, pardon me. The Cruiseway says, yes, I keep forgetting about Sydney. Oh my gosh, the whole family's going. You're going to have a blast. Oh my gosh. That is so amazing. I've never been to Legoland, but I've heard good things about it. Really good things. Y'all, this is unusual. Usually by the time I get to the end of my live, I finished my water, but of course I have a backup drink. Blueberry Bing, not healthy but delicious. Water with electrolytes, healthy and delicious. So, I'm all good. Oh, look at that crazy hair. So let's see. Did we finish our fall talk? Okay. We talked about candy corn, apple cider, caramel corn, pumpkin, Halloween. More stuff. Does anybody have one more fall thing to throw out before I got to go in the house and make the coleslaw for, I say supper, you say dinner tonight? Oh, you know what? I haven't had to use a cough drop yet. I took a puff on my inhaler before I started, and I think that might be the secret. That might be the secret. Candy apples. Oh, Peter, we did a candy apple discussion. I don't like candy apples either. I like caramel apples, but as I said, I would prefer a sliced up apple with a bowl of caramel. But no, I do not like candy apples. I don't think that cinnamon hard red stuff and an apple go together. No. Kettle corn. Oh, Mia, I love kettle corn too. Kettle corn, caramel corn, all things popcorn. So delicious. Another stink bug coming over this way. So delicious. Mia, have you ever been over to the Raceway at Christmas? You know, where they have the Christmas lights at the race. And then they have that little section inside the racetrack where you can get the kettle corn and all that good stuff. I've had it there before. You just bought a big bag. Yummy. Michael Myers is a hero of yours, Peter. Oh, Peter, the last two Dishwashing Diaries lives I did, I had a big knife. I mean, literally about this big. Because that's what Randy uses to cut up his, if he buys a slab of ribeyes, he uses that giant knife. Looks like a machete. And to cut up the pork yesterday, to put a rub on it, he used that giant knife. And so I was washing it in my Dishwashing Diaries live and going, ee, ee, ee. And somebody said they thought of Michael Myers. That might have been Debbie Sue. You go almost every year to see the lights at the Motor Speedway? Yeah. Yes, kettle corn is so good. We love it. We love it. It's Peter, Michael Myers, a hero of mine. Oh my gosh, Peter. Well, listen, friends, I want to thank you. It has been an hour, which I appreciate, and I do have to go make the coleslaw because shredding up that cabbage is kind of painstaking, and I want to make sure I don't get a fingernail or, something like that. I want to say thank you to every single person who joined my live today. Each of you is special to me, and I value you so much. And I want to thank you personally, each and every one of you, for coming on my live and spending an hour with me. Thank you so much, and best wishes, love, and hugs from Tennessee. Thanks, everybody. See you next time. Oh, wait. Next Sunday's my birthday. So come back next Sunday at the same time and share my birthday with me. I might be eating a cupcake. I don't know. All right, bye-bye. See you later.